I am present, elated, and looking forward to the next quadrant circle journey in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Clap it up.
My 9 nails, but yeah.
I am fucking tired. I'm so tired. I can't even fake it. I'm so tired. I'm super hopeful and like optimistic though about the new year. So yeah, let's get into it.
You know what I haven't seen so far? I haven't seen baby girl with her baggage climbing up the steps to the new year.
Wait, okay. That is a great segue. That's a great segue because what things are you tired of seeing and hearing? Like, what has 2024 given you that you're so just tired of?
I know this is going to be redundant, but I am tired of, I don't need you. I can do bad. Of any gender, any specific, you like who you like, love who you love, be who you want to be, but just leave everybody else out of it. Can't we? We all have been through enough.
We've been through enough, and it's so funny you say that because I did jot down one of mine, and it's gender wars. I am so tired of the gender wars. I'm so tired of men and women being pitted against each other. I'm tired of the men and women feeling like they don't need each other. We need each other bad, real bad. And even outside of like gender wars, people feeling like they don't need other people. Everything you touch every day, everything that you see was, somebody else took part in that. So you needed that person for that to even be a thing. But anyway.
One of the things that I kept seeing is, are you healed or are you isolated?
I've been seeing that a lot too. And you're not really healed. You think you're in a good space, but if you get back around that thing that you thought you were healed from, you're going to crack.
Because guess what? Triggers aren't for other people. They're for you. So you know what sets you off. You know how to handle certain things. Everything and how you react to things. Yeah. If you have no one around you to react to, of course everything's going to be lovely and daisy.
Right. Okay, what else are you tired of seeing or hearing?
I want to be left out the group chat.
Like literally, or social media wise?
Social media wise.
Okay, because I want to be left out the real group chat. I'm tired. Stop messaging me. Don't add me in. I don't want to.
It's like 15 of y'all. All right, 3 people really talking.
Like, come on.
But no, the social media group chat. Don't get me wrong. I love a little bit of mess. You know, like most people.
A little southern tea.
A little bit. But if you're not gonna leave him, leave us out of it. Yeah. I don't need to know that you and your wife have been fighting and doing X, Y, and Z, and then you done had to kick somebody out on Christmas Eve. I don't need to. Leave us out the group chat.
It's not our business. Another thing on my list was obsessing over other people's appearances. More specifically, their bodies. Like, oh, they must be on Ozempic. Oh, they must this.
And if they is.
Oh, they must be sick. Oh, they must. Oh, look, they gained a little weight. She must be pregnant. Oh my God. Da, da, da. I'm tired.
Leave other people's business alone. Yeah. Mind the business that pays you.
Mind the business that pays you. Because honestly, it's just becoming, like I said, obsessive at this point. Like, do we have to watch a person's weight so closely? I think it may be partially not having anything else to do. You're filling that time with something, whether it's binge watching TV, whether it's being in other people's business on social media, whatever the case may be, whether it's trolling in comments. You're filling that idle time with a bunch of shit that does not matter.
You know what? I think that's really it. I just want people to be better to each other. And if you're not, leave me out of it.
Please.
Because I've also discovered that that if you're scrolling and someone says something you don't agree with, you can keep scrolling.
You can just go. The internet is a big place. Like, I fell down a rabbit hole of watching people scratch off lottery tickets on TikTok.
I don't understand how hooves work, but I will watch them get the little nail
and carve the hoop. Like you can go find whatever you need.
There's a niche for everyone.
Listen, I was about to go in my ASMR bag. I was going to be in there like, are you there? Do you hear that now? Like, you can find what you need.
Take a nice, deep, cleansing breath and shut the fuck up.
You don't have to be here in my comments. Humans gone hume. My last one that I can think of right now was fake fake and plagiarized statuses.
Oh, the copy paste?
And content, yeah. Specifically, copy and pasted statuses where they're acting like it's an original post. Burns my fucking biscuits. Burns my biscuits. Now, I kind of, like, I get it because now that people are monetized on Facebook, they see what works and they just take it so that it can blow up for them. Got it. You're an idiot. You're not original. It's annoying.
I want people to stop wasting food in this economy. Stop playing with the food, y'all. If you can't cook, that's cool. But these 10-minute crafts, when they taking like the raw chicken and then the velvet, stop it.
Okay. So, what are some things you loved about 2024? Let's take it to the positive.
I loved Black Girl Joy. I loved every time the girls did something. And they're going to get mad. Every time Beyonce did something, the showmanship, the choreography, the Virgo-ness of it all, if you will. I loved the fact that we all simply agreed that Cat Williams opened the Vortex, and we were okay with that.
Ooh, I gotta agree with you on that one. That was one of my favorite moments of 2024. Like the year of truth, the year of the open eye. He started it off.
Dawning of the age of Aquarius. The funniest thing is, all he said is the truth about to come out. Mm-hmm. He ain't spilled no tea. He ain't do just no.
Oh, he spilled some tea.
Let's the chips fall where they may. Let me show you that I'm not wrong.
Exactly. The re-emergence of Kendrick Lamar.
I love Kung Fu Kitty.
The re-emergence of Kendrick Lamar. I think that I am guilty of forgetting how great he is.
I feel that now I need to go back into the catalog.
Yeah,
because I see the growth and things that have happened. Because from Pimp Butterfly, Miss Morales, there's growth. There's stories that are happening there, and that's one of the things that I love about good music. Yeah. I love a good storyteller.
Before, I can honestly say it's been albums before where I'm like, damn. Even with Mr. Morales, I was like,
why are you yelling at me?
Yeah, this kind of dark a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found myself cutting it off a lot because I was just like, not right now, Kendrick. Goddamn. But, okay, you found a way to make it palatable. Thank you. But you're still saying some deep shit. You hiding the medicine in the candy for sure.
Luther and Man in the Garden.
Oh, my God. If this world were... Hey. No, for real. Like, we can go on and on.
Also, in 2024, the Rap Girls.
The Rap Girls ate the people up. The Rap Girls.
Tochi, Meg... Gorilla, oh my, the girls,
Glorilla, like
Big Mama,
Lotto, like the girls did their thing.
I was gonna get on Nicki, but that's something else I'm leaving in 2024.
First of all, no shade, no tea, because I love Nicki Minaj, but the Nicki drama. I want to leave the Nicki drama with whatever midlife crisis she's having. The Nicki drama, the Blueface and Krishan. The damn, who else? They just kept splashing all over our screens. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear it no more. Okay. So, any worries about the new year? I know we try not to, focus on the negative. We try not to focus on the negative, but I want to be realistic.
I text you, or I put it on side somewhere. We had this conversation. Trump is president. Aliens are real. Mm-hmm. No. Because here's the thing. What am I going to do? So, what am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
The biggest question I have is, what if next year I just didn't give a fuck? I can't do anything about these big things. Only thing I can do is worry about myself.
Is it unhealthy to not give a fuck too much?
There is a bit of apathy there. Mm-hmm. But as a black woman in America and a millennial, truth is I'm tired.
Options are few. Like, what? Yeah, I get it.
Give me an asteroid any day.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Someone give me an asteroid any day. Are you crazy?
I feel as though that's quick. We've seen enough movies about it. Maybe Bruce Willis will save us at the end of the day.
Listen, I remember you saying, like, I'm going to be sitting on the beach waiting for the asteroid to hit me. I'm not running for cover, baby. Take me.
I can't swim. What I'm gonna do with a 17-foot wave?
Just take me, swallow me up. You ever been swallowed up? Oh my God, wasn't that this year?
It has been a year.
Diddy. Okay, let's please. No, Diddy though. That was heartbreaking for me because I started to love Diddy. That brother love movement. I loved it. I feel like it was real. I want to say this. I feel like it was very real because he was trying to make up for all the wrong he done, but it was too late.
The only thing I can say is there are people out here that will do things for change.
Yeah.
That you don't have to coerce and intimidate them to do so.
Exactly.
It's a whole living out there.
But you know, a lot of people say that, and it's like, but that's not their thing.
It's the control. It's the power.
It's the fear. Okay, we're past worries because worries, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? What are some things you're looking forward to in 2024?
I'm looking forward to the possibility. This year was preparing the soil. This year was planting some seeds. This year was weeding some stuff out. And I feel like the next year is the hardest. Because I can feel it in the air.
Come on now.
With so much freeness and truth coming out this year that, you know what? Let's just see what happens.
I know they're going to be like, y'all always agree with each other. But I really do agree with that with let's just see what happens, being excited about watching all of the seeds we've planted sprout and turn into something beautiful. Or maybe wilt and die and we learned, hey, okay, I planted that wrong or this wasn't the right time. And that's fine too. I'm looking forward to the actualization of my potential. I'm looking forward to being everything I know I can be. One of my biggest fears is dying with my potential. And I just refuse to let that happen. You know what I mean? Like, I always say it feels like a slap in the face to God. Like, I handcrafted you.
These gifts.
I crafted you so meticulously. I made you this unique being. There is nothing else in the galaxy like you. Not just the city, the state, the world, whatever. And you just said, and for me, I feel this tinge of like, try it. Fuck it. Try.
What's the book, Chandra Rhimes, The Year of Yes?
Oh.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? What are you letting go of in 2025?
There is an inconsistency part of me that operates in fear that almost gets it to a stalemate to where nothing happens, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
It's the inability to follow through that, be it grief, be it depression, be it whatever, of just this morning, I'm waking up, what energy am I putting towards what goal?
Yeah, I would say the same in lack of discipline, which is it's hand in hand, you know what I mean? But putting away what I want to do for what I need to do, like we talked about with the gym and with different things like that, with different business plans, with ideas that we kind of just let fall by the wayside when they could have made us millionaires by now. Yeah, take a deep breath. Go ahead.
One of the ways that I am trying to help my mind do this is at times I think of especially at the end of the year, you go through and think of all the things you did or didn't accomplish throughout the entire year. And as opposed to doing that, like I was saying earlier, cutting it down to the quarters, cutting it down to what do I want to complete in these 90 days and actually giving yourself tasks to complete, whether it be daily or weekly, and kind of chopping that up a little bit. Yeah. And another thing, I don't know where this is going to go, but I keep seeing for the end of the year, having a jar and just putting all the positive things that happen to you in it. Because sometimes the negative things that happen are a bit more prevalent than others.
I heard of that, and their tip was to add in all the good days, and then throughout that next year, you randomly pull those. I don't know if they said on your bad days or just on random days, but you pull out a little piece of paper and you read one of the good things that happened to you last year and kind of just relish in that day. You know what I mean? And bring those memories back to the forefront. So that's a great idea. Okay. I'm liking it. What else do I want to leave in 2020? We say inconsistency, lack of discipline, which is the same. These niggas!
Call the lady.
Call the lady. Call the lady. Marquisa, I was on the phone with Marquisa earlier, and she read a post that said, women know how to love, but they don't know who to love. Men know who to love, but don't know how to love. Holy motherfucker.
I need you to tell me I'm pretty before you smack me.
Jesus. Give the people some tips to start the new year off right.
Granted, this is the calendar new year, but I don't feel as though the new year is really until spring.
Nigga.
Shut up. Listen, I'm going somewhere with this. Let her cook.
I know, but go ahead. Okay, cook.
So remember how we were talking earlier about planting the seeds?
Yes.
Don't take like the New Year's resolution of what you have to do in the next 365 days. Mm-hmm. Lay your foundation out. Write in your journal, put some music on, get some herbal essence, whatever you need to get into yourself. Uh-huh. Figure out what it is you want to accomplish, and then take smaller bites of the elephant.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a great point, because people are like scrambling. I catch myself doing that, scrambling before that 1-1 hits. You know what I mean? And sometimes we do have to take a step back and just relax and not beat ourselves up, because that one little day is not gonna make a difference, honestly. Right. So, wanted that to be said, but I do have some tips. I always actually post content of like tips for the new year. I am big on purging. I am so big on purging. It is healing. It is a release like no other. So when I say that, I mean in all areas. If you have to clear out your contacts in your phone, I clear out my emails. I have like 5 or 6 different email accounts. I get all of them down to 0. All of them. Clean out your car, clean out your closets in your home, like throw away or donate old clothes and shoes and bags and jackets and things like that, old trinkets and things like that, old Tupperware. Get it out.
You are never getting that spaghetti stain out. I don't care what 5 Minute Crafts told you.
I never. That bowl has a hole in it. You burned it.
Bump that. It's not even Tupperware. It is a carry-out container you got from the good Chinese food place.
Oh my God. Which is even worse. Oh my God. I've done that. I probably got a few of them. Anyway, things like that. As far as your health, detox for a few days, whether it be going into the new year or, well, at this point, it's about to be the new year, but or once the year starts, whatever, you know what I mean? Like you said, quarterly planning. Sit down and write out your thoughts, write out your goals, write out your plans, break it down into quarters so that it doesn't look like a huge mountain of a goal. It looks like baby steps towards the big goals. You know what I mean? And
as a human, go outside, see the sun.
Go outside.
Even if it's just for a moment, take advantage of global warming. It was 60 degrees yesterday.
Right.
There was no reason for it to be 60 degrees in Detroit, Michigan in December.
Terrifying and so beautiful at the same time. Because we need every good day we can get.
Amen.
I'm not going to lie. Budgeting and planning. You know what I mean? Go through your expenses. See where you could have probably cut some things out. See what you need to add in. See what subscriptions you don't need anymore.
What subscriptions are you paying double for? Because that's okay with the other bundle that you got on the other thing.
You're probably getting charged for some. You've been getting charged for something for 3 years and don't even know. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What can I say? We're going into the unknown. Mm-hmm. We are going into a very, very I don't know kind of year. So I need everybody to be okay.
In that regard of going into the unknown, cultivate your community.
Mm-hmm. Man.
I don't hang out with people I don't want to hang out with.
Come on.
You don't need that energy around you.
Yeah.
And not to make it sound superficial, but think of life as a video game. Mm-hmm. Who are your party members? Mm-hmm. What are they actually adding? What value do they provide? What value do you provide for them? We are a community. We are simpatico.
Yeah.
And if you just have people that are either dragging you down or not at the level that you want to be at, then reevaluate some things.
Cultivate your timeline. Cultivate your algorithm. What do you want to see? What do you want your brain to be fed when you get online every day? Because we all do it. We're all online every day. What are you feeding your brain?
There's a Native American analogy of 2 wolves. Mm-hmm. The wolf that gets the strongest is the one you feed. Mm. So if you're constantly feeding this wolf that is of angst, of division, of of misery, that's the one you're constantly going to see. That's the one that's going to be the most powerful.
Right.
But if you're cultivating yourself to where I want to be on this frequency, I want to be of positivity, I want to be on self-care, I want to be on people learning and cultivating and growing and happiness.
Right.
If you constantly feed that, then that's what's going to grow as well.
Amen. Shout out someone who helped push 2024 along for you.
There are two people. Keith Lee and Tabitha Brown.
Oh, I love them.
I told you, even in the last episode, we were talking, and I've been following Keith for a while. And the faith that he has, not only in his own ability, but in God, in his consistency. And I have watched this in real time manifest. The commonality between these people is that they kept going. Yeah. Even when times got hard, even when life was uncertain, you have to have that faith, not only in the above, but in yourself too.
Man.
Because if I'm of the divine, then why I'm capable of anything.
Okay.
I'm going to get really sappy too. I'm going to shout you out.
Oh, please.
Only because...
Don't do that.
I'm going to. Because if I can give you your flowers, what can I do? I think that, and I believe I said this on your 30th birthday party when we were in Chicago, that light reflects light. And there's an ability that you have of reminding me of self. Because I forget. I'll be in my own little world sometimes. And then you'll call and be like, you know what? Let me do X, Y, and Z. And you are my Celsius.
Oh my God. Friend. Okay. Let me focus. Okay, so when I wrote this down and I was like, shout somebody out, and I was like, don't say Nayla, because that's like so lame. You're a lame, because I'm always sappy. But okay, since we're doing that, because you were the first person to pop in my head, but for sure you and just our little group that we have formed, which is me, you, Aqua, and Kamari. I want to add Derek, but he don't be paying us no attention.
He's
but
a father,
right? He's a father, but more so us. Like our little group has kept me going. Just wanting more, wanting to do more, wanting to step into my full potential and just actualize so many different things. Without that little group chat, I don't know. Like I might have fell off at some point. I don't know, but that for sure. Gary V. Yes. Okay. If you're not him, yeah, go ahead and look him up. Gary V is so many things. I'm not even sure exactly what to call him, but he's like a motivational speaker. He's like this, oh my God, like super tech person. Like he's into so many different things.
I know Gary.
Yeah, and
I see his face and had no idea what his name was.
His messages throughout this year have really pushed me further than I probably could have pushed myself. For sure. Like, even just down to social media and, like, tips. Like, for me, he's always ahead of the curve, and I always feel behind it. So, I go to him to see what's coming next. And we need that when there are people who can see around corners, you link up with them. So through social media, I've been able to watch him and latch on to his tips. And that really, really catapulted me forward. When I went live for every day for, like, 4 or 5 months, it was because he recommended it. And I made more money than I've ever made in my life during that time. You know what I'm saying? Along with my regular jobs or whatever. But I was just like, oh my God. The possibilities. And shameless plug, R&B Money Podcast. Because, I love Tank. But also just like I didn't realize how much I just love R&B. And even more, I love the behind the scenes of R&B. And while I'm working, if I'm having a bad day, if I turn on that podcast, man, it just helps me just tune out the world and just lock in for real with whatever I'm doing. So yeah,
being able to cultivate that space, that energy, that being in the vibration of people that are moving forward and want you to succeed, that is priceless.
That's a fact. And that's all that is on this paper. So you said something earlier. You said, let's just see. And I really like that. So, I don't know. Let's just see.
Is that it? I think that's it.